Konnichiwa, sekai no minasan, watashi wa Big Bomb J. What's up, fellow saplings? What's up? I know it's pretty much. No, actually, no. I'm here because I'm here to appreciate Ceres Fauna. I know that she has graduated. I think the last time that I reacted to Ceres, she was about to graduate. So obviously, for all the saplings here, hope you guys are okay. But I know for sure you guys are happy with all the memories that you had with Ceres Fauna. I'll be checking out 3 videos. So again, I just checked out Iris. So I'm gonna say repeat the same thing here. I've been pretty busy. I've been really, really busy. I had a concert. I have a lot of work that I got more work, which is good, obviously. And what's it called? There's a lot of things coming out, K-pop wise. I'm a K-pop channel. I'm a K-pop fan since 2011. You know, I am. I hate spoilers, so I always want to check out everything right away, so I can obviously, hear it and obviously go crazy over it. So when it comes to HOLOLIVE, like I said, I love it. I love it with a passion. I do. I am listening literally to all the songs on repeat, especially when I'm at the gym. You know, I've been pretty obsessed with Kontak. That song is fire. That is probably my favorite song this year. Kontak don't by Hajime. That is a fire song. Obviously Kiara is still a repeat. Bay is on repeat. Muna's on repeat. So just because I don't post for a while, it doesn't mean that I'm really guilty of it. Because I really want to do it. Because I love it. I want to discover more music. I literally just discovered a whole album of bangers by Iris last time I reacted. So again, I will do my best to push out to a week. That is the best I could do because of considering my schedule and everything like that. Not just YouTube, but in general life. That's the best I could do. So I'm gonna do as much as I can. Again, I did the whole album for Iris, so it was probably more than an hour, or maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, maybe. But that's definitely, it's gonna be something I'll try my best to do because again I really appreciate Hololive. It's something that me and my brother can bond over and other people. I met a lot of people on my Discord. Shout out to the people that are watching right now, and obviously people on my Discord who helped me from the very beginning. So obviously I've met a lot of people in person when it comes to Hololive, especially at the concert. I went there. If you guys want to watch it, I don't want to keep repeating this. But I know for sure all the Hololive fans are from every, Oshi is and every member is gonna be watching this 'cause it's been a while. Um, I will not repeat this again. I'm gonna do my best to put 2 a week at least because I want to get through and get to discover more, especially Japanese because you guys have been pushing that and I'm going to get there because if Susei is that good, I can imagine what the other ones are too. So and in Indonesia as well. So let's go check this out. So this is awesome. There is a song with Ceres Fauna because I know that people have said that she is mostly for ASMR videos, gaming, and all of that. I think my favorite moment from Ceres Fauna that I've checked out already was her making a rap. That was definitely the funniest and iconic moment for that. But I'll be also checking out also why Ceres Fauna graduated and also her final message just for obviously appreciating her. Again, I need help with Ceres, but for the next time I do Ceres Fauna, I'm gonna be doing her best moments and anything you guys suggest. So I'll be put that down in the comments. I know she doesn't have a lot of songs, so I'm most likely just gonna get into her content. So before I start, I have a Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's on the link down below. You guys can do what you want there as long as you guys beat the rules, respect the rules, respect one another. No, no fighting, please. I'm pretty sure that's not the case though. I think everybody loves each other in Hololive because all the members love each other too. So wow. Anyway, let's go. It's called it not a phase. I love Mumei. Mumei is one of my favorites from Hololive. So especially as a singer. Oh, is this a cover? Is this a cover? Or this is an actual song? Is it really? Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you, Mumei. Oh yeah, okay, it's not a cover. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Ooh, got a little bit of. Ooh, okay, we got a little bit of rock star vibe from this one. Oh, I love the outfits on this. Very, very early 2000s rock vibes. Oh, wow, this is faster than I thought it was gonna be. Chandler. Why didn't she sing more? Dude, she can sing. I don't know. It's okay, it doesn't matter. But man. Oh, I love it. I get it now. It's not a phase. I got it. It's my life. I bet you that's the next lyric. Oh, there. This is me, who I want to be. Ooh, I like this. It's like it has a very rebelling vibe, you know, like I am me. Hey, it's the crew. It's the council crew. Wow, mascara bleeding into my. I've never heard that line before. Mascara bleeding into my tears. Damn, you know, because the makeup's flowing because of you crying. Wow, that's a bar. Oh, wonder if it's gonna be my tune. Oh, dude. Song composer. Shout out to June Bug, June. I don't know. Oh, this is a full on like 2000s rock song. Hey, that's so cool. Oh wait, is that? Oh no, that's so okay. Take it back on Sunday. Oh, I missed that. Those Take it back on Sunday is a band. Take it back on Sunday. Phase. Oh, it's not a phase. It's not a phase, man. It's me. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. We've all had this phase, honestly. It's going down, down. Just kidding. sing a little Fall Out Boy, right? Wow, I loved it. That was a great instant of phase. I love the message of it. We've all had these moments. Let's see. I grew up with Green Day, American Rejects, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco. Man, it's a lot. I can't think of the top of my head right now. What's wrong with me? All American Rejects. What else? I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything. What else did I love back then? Foo Fighters. That's a little older, but yeah. So I grew up with rock music, you know, especially that early 2000s. My first ever like experience with music was definitely, like I said, well, technically it's Bon Jovi, then Michael Jackson, and then when I really got in, my first real love for music was Green Day and Green Day. Definitely my was the reason why I got into like a lot of this rock music, especially during that era. Obviously, during this era makes me feel old, but during my younger days, that was the vibes. It was either pop or it was rock, and I think with this vibe, it was not a phase at all. It was a lifestyle, like they said. It was the life. Um, you always, and I think it's very accepted now. And I could say the same with like, with anime and K-pop. It was definitely a phase. Also, you know what I mean. There was definitely a um, I wouldn't say not discrimination. That's not the right word to say it. It was a phase. People would look at that as a phase. Where nowadays it's not a phase, it's literally lifestyle. Everybody watches anime. I don't care who you are, you watch anime. And And K-pop, it has been all over everywhere. Your favorite artist is collaborating with a K-pop group or a K-pop idol. Come on, Bruno Mars, Rose, come on, Apata, you know what I mean? So like, I think that's mindset has been gone. It's not a phase because I think everything has just been really fully accepted now. I think obviously this song kind of calls back to maybe now, maybe honestly now. Um, I've been actually told, I've had a test, not, I wouldn't say testimony, but someone had a conversation with me about HoloLive when I was mentioning about how it has impacted a lot of people, especially during the pandemic. Someone told me where, with HoloLive, it made them feel like, as they were, I'm not, obviously, I'm admiring this person. This person was saying that, um, it was hard for her to make friends. It was hard for her to like be social, and it's not her fault. It's no one's fault. She just was very shy and all. So she grew because of HoloLive. Like she just saw, like how to interact with people. That's what she was talking to me about, and how it kind of like it kind of gave her this like drive to like make friends because of what Hololive has done for her, and like the friendship that obviously Hololive members have with each other, especially their own generations, and that's pretty cool. I think that's also a thing where it's not a phase. Like you're gonna be different, and it's okay. Being different is always okay. You never want to be the same as everybody else. You never want that. It's boring. Be different. If people judge you, forget it. If there's people like you who are like that, be with them. If there isn't, it's okay. You know why? Because it just shows that you want to stand out and that you always want and you want to pursue what you want to pursue and you want to live the life that you want to live. That's the phase. That's not. It's wait. Well, I'm losing my thought. It's not a phase. It is the way that you want to live your life. So I love that. I love the message of the song. I wish Sarah sang more because she could sing. I mean, obviously, it's not like the levels of like I'm not bad mouthing her at all. Obviously, she's not known for singing. She's known for her streams, especially ASMR. But like, she could sing, and I think this song is very very suitable for her. Especially, she's with Mumei, who I feel like is one of the best singers for me, in my opinion. Mumei is definitely one of my favorites from Hololive. I love the song Mumei and her song Mumei, and I'm very, very excited to obviously, hopefully, see that one day in concert. But I love this. What was the line here that really, really stood out? Oh, the mascara falling from because of the tears. Oh, I've never heard that before. Bleeding, mascara bleeding from the tears. That is a bar. I've never heard that before, and I love that. So yeah, guys, it's not a phase. That was awesome. I will be checking out now. How many? Maybe okay, it's fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's get to the next one. This is why Ceres Fauna graduated. Again, I wish I got to know her much more. You know, especially when she was active, but it's all good. Again, I'm gonna be still checking out and doing more of Ceres Fauna, even though she's not active anymore. But let's find out why. So again, don't take my word for it. This is someone else's video. So don't hate on this person. Again, I'm just using it as a example. So shout out to Kenisu for this video. Let's go.
Is going wrong at Cover Corp, or at least that's what people are saying after the recent graduation of Ceres Fauna from HOLOLIVE. This graduation announcement came as a big surprise to a lot of people in the community, including myself, because a lot of people did not expect Fauna to graduate, especially so soon after Chloe of the JP branch. Suffice to say, this was a very sudden graduation, and the reasons that are stated are very similar to ones we've heard in the past. Management. And of course, when things are left a little bit vague in this community, of course speculation is going to run awry. So I want to take this video to really discuss that speculation and sort of look at some of the facts really when it comes to sort of why people are graduating from HOLOLIVE. Because we do know, and there are stated reasons why these talents keep leaving, which is management and company direction. One of the problems that a lot of VTuber companies have, I think, is that they don't really have a clear sense of direction. I think this is very evident if you look at a lot of the smaller corporations, but if we look at even the bigger
I
ones
was there.
like
Woo!
BBJ or HOLOLIVE, it's clear that they kind of want a best of both worlds approach when it comes to idols and having virtual streamers. At the end of the day, HOLOLIVE is a corporation with investors, and investors want a return on their investment, and they seem to really want to cut out the fluff that really doesn't provide return on their investment. And I think a lot of these
I
investors in
don't like that.
HOLOLIVE
I hate
probably
that.
want the company to shift more in the idol direction rather than having the virtual streaming part of it be sort of the main focal point for a lot of their talent. Inyagu seems to state from one of the interviews that he had that HOLOLIVE wouldn't be able to sustain itself without investors. So appeasing these investors of course is going to be a top priority for a company that wants to remain afloat and sustainable for the long term. I think some people have some very interesting theories about the investors in HOLOLIVE, and some have more merit than others. But I think one of the things we can definitely agree on is that investors don't really care that much about talent well-being because
I hate that. And I think that's always been a thing. We've seen shows. Here's an example: iCarly. If you guys remember iCarly, it was a show with Miranda Cosgrove, Jeanette McCurdy. Damn, I forgot his name. I think Nathan Kress. Don't. I think Freddie. You got Jerry Trainer. You know what I mean? Wow, I remember the cast. That's kind of crazy. But there was an episode where they obviously they run a web series. Obviously iCarly, and they got an opportunity to go on TV. The problem with that is that there's other people involved. With iCarly, when it was on the web show, it was obviously them. There was no one telling them what to do. There was no, contract and all whatever like that. And I think that's definitely a precursor to what usually happens when you try to go mainstream. It's happened in K-pop too, where when I'm not saying obviously they're not good anymore, but there's definitely a difference. I mean, there is definitely more of um, a goal, not for the person involved, like for example Hololive, but for the investors to make money or to make it brandable, to make it go like to be promoted well. You know what I mean? And I think that kind of takes away the whole point of what Hololive is supposed to be. Again, I like it because it's a big thing. Come on, they were at the Dodger Stadium. People are raising the flag for Hololive for obviously with the Dodgers winning the World Series. You know what I mean? But like there is that consequence of like just when you're this popular, there's so many other things that could happen. When at the end of the day, these are just people who just want to have fun and do streams, and I think it sucks where you
as far
know
as the investors
where they have to meet this quota now, where before it's just more of just having the viewers enjoy what they're doing and all, where now it's like you got to do this in order for I, I get it. In other words, I get it.
are
I
concerned,
understand.
as long as the talents are
If I don't get
performing
it,
and getting
then
the
okay,
return on investment for the company and the investors, that's really all they need to worry about. So there's just a disconnect of interest here. I mean, the company wants to sort of pay off the investors and also make sure their talent are happy, but the investors are just concerned
there we
about
go.
their return on investment, and they don't really
Yeah,
care about the company itself
that's I
per
don't like
se,
that.
as long as it's returning value to them. And they don't really care about the talent as long as they're providing value to the company.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure you don't need me to explain why this is a problem, but I bring this all up to say that the investors definitely seem to be wanting to push HOLOLIVE in a certain direction that really doesn't represent what the talent want or what the fans want from HOLOLIVE. I think a lot of fans go to VTubers for the live streaming aspect more so than the
Mhm.
idol aspect. However,
Mhm.
judging by a couple of clips that have come out sort
Yes.
of discussing
I was
the
gonna mention
HOLOLIVE
that.
graduation, I think there sort of is a bit of a push for talent to sort of go in this idol direction a lot more than they might want to. With talent like Amelia Watson, it makes sense why she wouldn't want to really go in the idol direction. It really wasn't something that I think she joined HOLOLIVE for. And for Fauna, I can probably guess the same. I imagine most
Someone told me this, and I kind of do see it. And I don't know if it's true yet because I don't know about the other members who graduated. But the the idols, like singers, the performers, are probably the one to get pushed because of the idol aspect. I get it because I've said it already. Ceres Fauna looks more of like from my obviously very limited like knowledge of Ceres Fauna. Um, I see her as more of like a ASMR streamer or just in general a gamer, like someone that you just live stream. I don't see her as a singer because obviously she doesn't give that vibe. And she does, and she knows. And I think it's definitely respectfully, saying that she's definitely made to be like someone that you can just watch ASMR, especially. And I think the direction that they want this, especially with all the concerts happening, I think they want to go towards an idol route. like Ado, or damn, Hatsune Miku, or damn, what is that group called? Shit, I forgot the name. I forgot the name. Damn, I can't think of the name. But anyways, you know what I mean. So guessing from that, I kind of see it. I think they always want this idol aspect when they would never wanted that in the first
Most people,
place.
when they apply to HoloLive, really are kind of in it for the virtual streaming aspect rather than being the idol, concert performing, song producing type.
There
That
you go.
really isn't the main draw for a lot of people that really apply to HoloLive. And I don't think it's really the main
That's
appeal
my
for a
draw.
lot of
Honestly,
VTuber
that's my
fans. I'm
draw.
sure there are a lot of VTuber fans that love the idol aspect of HoloLive and
Me.
think it's probably the best thing ever. But I think that's particularly on the JP side. And when we look at the English branch, I think a lot of the appeal really is in the virtual streaming aspect where they build a connection with the
That's
streamer, they
good.
enjoy watching them play games, have fun moments, and really collab with their gen mates. That is the main appeal for me, and I think it's a big appeal for a lot of English speaking fans. As I'm not Japanese, I can't really speak to the interest of
What's that smell? Hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick. I think something is burning. What's up? I'm back. Nothing happened. Let's go do it.
the Japanese fans, but I just know on the English side, that is the main draw from what I can tell. I think these talent went into HoloLive with different expectations and different wants than what is currently the company's long-term vision. And that disagreement with management sort of created a conflict where I think a lot of these talents are starting to see that the corporation route probably isn't for them. I mean, let's be clear here. There are a lot of restrictions that come with being in HoloLive. You can't play certain games, you can't sing certain songs. There are restrictions to sort of how you can conduct yourself online. So I think when you look at the company's direction and you look at all these restrictions, and then you look at Doobie, and then you look at Dokibird, I think it's pretty fair to say that a lot of talent are now looking at their corporations as a stepping stone rather than a thing that's going to be a long-term investment that they want to stick with. Freedom is very enticing for a lot of indies right
Ollie.
now, especially those that are tied into a corporation which they've been with for multiple years and have built an established fan base that's going to follow them to whatever new accounts they sort of build off of. We know this works, and while there may be some opportunities that aren't really afforded to the VTubers who leave their companies because they're not with a big agency, for a VTuber who really doesn't want to lean into sort of that idol direction or really get some big opportunities, that really isn't a big concern for them. But yeah, this really hasn't been a good year for corporate VTubing, to say the least. I mean, Idol got bought out, we had these multiple graduations, Niji Sanji is a whole can of worms. But yeah, I don't really imagine that 2025 is going to be a better year for corporate VTubing at this rate, and I think it's going to
Shit.
probably start seeing some diminishing returns when it comes to retaining their talent, especially if they actually want to go into VTubing mainly for the virtual streaming and virtual entertainment aspect of it, rather than the sort of idol performance, sort of big events sort of idea that a lot of these agencies seem to be pushing for because that's what the investors want. Now, with all that being said, I think there's sort of a reaction to Cover Court, which is very reactionary right now, and I understand it, but I think a lot of people are really taking a lot of their anger out on Cover Corp in a way that I don't think is necessarily productive.
No, that's
Of
not their
course,
fault.
if you do want HoloLive to sort of go in the direction that really benefits their talent over the investors, I think there's a lot of work you need to do on that front to really make that happen. But I don't think we need to go about calling for Yagu's death or anything.
No,
Okay, I think
come on,
that's
that's
a
not
little
his fault.
crazy, and I think that
I
might
mean,
be
look how big they are. Like amazing. Look at how insanely huge they are. That's not his fault. He, if anything, he made it better. It doesn't it just doesn't match up to everybody, and I think, that's life. You got to move on.
pushing the line a little. And I don't think speculating about Sweet Baby Ink is really helping either. But I think we need to take a very measured response to sort of the issue that the corporations are facing when it comes to not really fulfilling on the talent's interest or the interests of many of the fans that really watch HoloLive. Not asking the community to really take a measured response to anything is a little bit of a big endeavor, but I think honestly we should be vocal about sort of our opinion on these changes and the direction that HoloLive is going in. I think JP fans probably should as well if they really do think that the direction that the company is going is also not benefiting their interests, because they probably do have more sway than we do as English viewers. And I have heard on the Japanese side there is actually a lot of discontent with Yagu's sort of leadership right now, so maybe there might already be enough pressure to sort of make HoloLive realize that maybe this isn't the direction they want to go. Even if they need to appease some investors, maybe they need to tell the investors that, hey, we know what's actually going to work for our company, and if you want your return on investment, maybe you don't want to actually push us in a direction that's going to lead to long-term upset with our fans. Not saying that's easy by any means, because investors seem to have their head in their ass most times and don't understand the consumers that make the product successful in the first place, and thus will piss them off
Hmm.
endlessly until eventually there's no consumer left to buy their product. Anyways, that's it. I think I covered the bulk of what I think about this graduation and sort of what I think is sort of the causal effect of why a lot of these talent are graduating and why we'll probably see more graduations in the near future. Because as long as the talent and the corporation interests are not aligned, there's going to be problems that come up, and the talents, I think, are looking at the sort of climate we're in and realizing, hey, I can do this on my own and I don't need the corporation. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Sorry, saplings, I'm really sad for you guys. Honestly, I really am. But hopefully you can find Fauna on the other side, and yeah, peace out.
Little shrimp, that's all.
Okay. Oh, a little shrimp, I guess. Okay. Anyways, that's my reaction to why Ceres want to graduate in the future of HOLOLIVE. I get it. I understand. I've been a fan of K-pop since 2011. Like I said, it is definitely, and I hope that people understand this. Once you go mainstream, it's never the same. Yeah, I mean, um, take an example, Blackpink, for example. They've been part of a company this whole time. This whole time they've been part of a company. They've only had 30 songs. The last 10, almost 10 years now, they only have 30 songs. Like probably 50, less than 50 to 40 songs. Look what happened now. They got out of the company. They're still Blackpink. They're still together. Rose has 10 songs. Lisa has 10 songs. Jisoo has 5. Jenny has 15. That's literally one, that's not even a year. That's literally like half a year, not even, maybe a few months of just them putting out their own album, and they already have as many songs as they had as a group for the last 10 years. That's impact, because the moment that they got out of it, because K-pop life is very, very, like, you gotta follow what this company wants you to do, the direction. You're not really, um, you don't have a say. You don't really have a say. You do, but you have to go in the direction that the company wants you to go. There are songs that you cannot do. There are concepts you cannot do. It's very similar. It's very, very similar. They're just, in HoloLive, for example, there's games they can't play. There's things they can do. There's things they gotta watch out for. Companies know that probably kids are watching HoloLive, so they can't be doing their usual, like, maybe like, more like restricted age things, stuff like that. I mean, like cursing especially. And I get it. I understand it, because at the end of the day, all the investors want is money. And I think what makes it sad is because sometimes the fact that they just do that, it just pushes away from what they originally wanted to do. And that is the live stream. That is to obviously have fun with the fans. But now they have this quota where I'm not hating. Again, please don't cancel me. Any anybody that is a company owner, I'm just saying this from my point of view, especially as a fan of K-pop all this time. I get it. I understand. I get it also, for them to, obviously with everything that's happening, with all of these concerts, all of these festivals, with all of this, newfound fame and popularity they're getting, it obviously is very great. You guys, they're getting more exposure, but it's the quality of life is what you see it, is how they're doing it, is how, excited, and if they're even themselves anymore. And that could take a toll on you. And I said it. And I'm not using me as an example because I'm nowhere famous, but I have a solid fan base. I have a solid fan base when it comes to all my videos. People have been asking me. People have always been like on the same people will be following me. They comment down below, not just Hollow Live, but everything. You know what I mean? I have people, and what happens if it becomes so many? I have a million. I have 1.5 million views all in all on my YouTube channel, all in all. And that's not a lot for a lot of people, but for me, that's insane. I never thought I would even get to like 100,000. I thought that I literally started YouTube for fun. I did, and I had no idea it would be up here. And I was having fun. I was having a lot of fun, no, chilling and all. Is there moments now where it feels very like, I love it, but there's a lot of pressure because people are mean. sometimes they will be asking, you're not a true fan because you're not reacting right away to this. It literally came. I had one comment, and I know has nothing to do with that, but I just want to say this because we just watched a video like this. I had one comment. This concert came out, a concert like entire, like the whole concert, a full concert video, and it literally came out, and then this person was like, "You're a fake fan. You're not a true fan of this group because you haven't checked out their concert video yet." You know why it's so stupid? Because one, it just came out like literally 2 3 hours. So that person expected me when I was sleeping too. That's the two. I'm sleeping. So it was like 5 a.m. And three, you know what I replied? You know why I didn't watch it? Because I'm going to the freaking concert. I am going to the concert. I have a freaking light stick right in front of me right now of me going to the concert. That pissed me off. It did piss me off. It made me laugh, but then I was like, damn, people are really like this. Yeah, like, come on. I mentioned it too. Like, I'm going to the concert. Why would I watch a concert video of the concert that I'm going to in a few days? You know what I mean? There's that pressure, and I think the members of HoloLive are feeling that, and I think again, it's about the idol aspect now, and I think I can see it. I can see why they would probably want to go that direction, and why some of them are very like not satisfied, or this, not, I wouldn't say disappointed, because obviously it's their roots. They are very grateful for this company and all, but like everyone has their breaking point, and I think I again, I'm not speculating. I'm just obviously from what I've heard and seen, it can break you. It can definitely break you to a point where you're not having fun anymore, and you rather just not want to, like, not want to do the things anymore. But everyone has their reasons. Again, we don't want to judge them. We don't want to criticize them. In general, we want them to be happy, and obviously they brought a lot of joy. And for saplings here, I know for sure Ceres Fauna has brought a lot of joy to many people. I could tell, I've been seeing the comments, ASMR, is like music to my ears, what I've seen. You know what I mean? And like, it's definitely something that you got to consider, is that it's not the money, it's not the popularity, it's the impact that it has on people, especially people who are going through a really tough time in life. So I understand, I get it. So that is definitely something we got to consider, because you can't just blame people right away for, it's just a matter of like, you know, this person is also a person too. This is not just a celebrity or some god that we worship. This is a person that is putting all of their hard work and effort and sacrifice and dedication to making people happy. So let us listen to final message of Fauna. I honestly learned a lot from this. I learned a lot from this video. So Sarah's Fauna, thank you. We will listen to your final message now, and whatever she's doing now, hopefully she's happy, and obviously people are and she knows that she's still loved. So let's go. Hold on, I'm just checking my comments real quick. I mean my I think real quick. Wait.
It has been an incredible 3.5 years, and I owe it to all the amazing people around me. You, the saplings, are the best community I ever could have asked for. Because of you, every stream I do is fun. It's an amazing feeling to be able to go live and know that I have such a wonderful audience waiting for me, ready to listen to my tangents, banter
Wow, no, I'll
with
tell about it
me,
later.
and support me in whatever I choose to do. I am so, so lucky to have you. I think I could play a million hours of Skyrim with you guys laughing alongside
Hmm.
me. I don't think I ever would have been able to meet so many talented people without HoloLive. I am so lucky to be surrounded by such amazing singers, dancers, streamers, artists, and some of the kindest souls I know. It is truly special, not just to meet everyone
I
here,
know for
but to
sure there's
perform
someone
on
here
stage with
crying
them
about it right
and to
now.
become friends.
Some on my stream
I
right
bet
now.
I'll be cheering my
I don't
friends
know,
on
maybe
in
not,
the audience from now on.
but I can see why. So
I truly wish them the best. Hololive is full of amazing people who deserve so much love. My debut was rougher than I like to admit. I was dealing with imposter syndrome and had a hard time finding a place that felt like my own. I was surrounded by people who seemed to be on a different level, a level I felt like I could never reach.
No, stay on your
I've
level,
gained a
girl.
lot
You
of
good.
confidence since then, and even though I still think my friends are on an incredible, maybe unreachable level, I can be proud of what I've accomplished here. I've made memories I'll never forget and learned so much about the world and myself along the way. I'm glad Hollow Ien was a place I could call home for so many years. I want to thank Asagi Mama for making me so beautiful, my promise and council ladies for always inspiring me, my senpai for allowing me to have gone on this journey, everyone in Hollow Yen for being my friends and my muses, and the saplings for being the best community I ever could have hoped for. It's impossible not to be sad, but I'll be looking optimistically towards the future,
Oh, her
and I
voice
know
is
there's
cracking.
happiness to be found there.
You know,
Take
she's
care,
emotional.
and fawn well.
Fun
This
will.
is your gamer idol Kieran signing off. Thank you for everything.
Damn, and that must have been hard for her to like say in the end. It's tough. Is that it? Just making sure. Yeah, that's tough. So yeah, that's fine. That's fun. That's fine. A message for everyone who loves HoloLive. So yeah, it kind of showed. Um, she said that she felt like that she was not on the same level as everybody else, the unreachable level that she said, and that is definitely pressure. That is pressure, and I have someone on here who probably understands that in terms of like, especially in college, in school. There's always a pressure of like people being better than you, and that's not good. You gotta know your limits and be proud of your limits, because if you're always gonna compare yourself and think that, oh, I should be on here, or I should be better, I should be with them, it's not a good attitude. And I'm not saying that that's not a good attitude for her, but obviously, she felt it. And I think the blessing of it all is that she had a very yeah, she's loved, man. She's loved. I've seen a lot of comments about Ceres Fauna on my video, especially. Um, but how her ASMR, her rap, like again the one that she made a rap for, that was pretty cool. It's pretty funny, especially with Mori, giving the approval. But it's what I've said the entire video, this entire video. So like there is just this, mentality of like I'm pretty sure she got tired. I think so. I think there's just so many things that we don't know behind the scenes, but I think for me, I think personally, despite all of the fans who support her and love her, I think she just got tired. And I don't that's just my own take. Again, don't I hope you guys don't take offense to that or whatever like that, but like it just seemed like that, you know, with everything with the investors, with the idol direction that they're going in, and with her like saying that she wasn't like she wished she could be on the same level as this and that, the members and all. That definitely played a part. I can just see from what she said and just what saw the entire video. I can see that. Um, and I hope that she understands that that people loved her and people still love her to this day, and like I think it really is. It sucks that this is probably the direction that where it's gonna go, and probably we will probably see more. We will probably see more, especially for those Hololive members who are not necessarily idols. You know what I mean? They are idols. Everyone is an idol because I've said this before in the past. Idols are not just singers, they're not just dancers. Like if someone be like, "Oh, she can't dance, but she can sing." That's an idol. Variety content, personality, comedian, gaming, all of the aspects are idols. Idol, what is an idol? People that that look up to somebody and watch them or are entertained by them. That's an idol, and that's who she is. You know what I mean? that she's an idol. It probably won't be a singer, probably won't be a dancer, probably won't be a performer, but her as a gamer, as a live streamer, as a personality, as a comfort, that's an idol. So the people who don't think that is, then they don't know what an idol is. I really don't. That is they're what they're talking about is an idol in that aspect, but that's not the only idol. And I think hopefully they realize that, because that is gonna suck, because there's definitely gonna be a lot of there's probably gonna be more in the future, like that person said. So I do understand. So again, I'm here to appreciate Ceres Fauna. Again, this was very brave of her, especially. I don't know how true any of this is, so do not take my word for it. I'm just here just to react and say my feelings about it, because I will say definitely have seen the impact that Hololive in general has had, especially on my brother and my friends. In terms, especially during pandemic, that was something that you could literally tune in every day. During the times when we were literally stuck in the house. So for me, it was K-pop. I literally went on a whole like, all the songs, all the vlogs of every single group that I already knew. I already knew, you know what I mean? But would I have been grateful if I have discovered them in 2020 and actually got to know all of them right away? Yes, I definitely wish I did, because that definitely would have been it would have definitely took a lot of the days where it was really dark, the really really dark days during, especially during lockdown. It would have definitely made much more days brighter than others, than the one then eventually became dark. So yeah, man. Um, I really hope that you guys are okay, saplings especially. I know it's very hard. I know the feeling, obviously. I have just recently, with one of my favorite K-pop groups, they just disbanded, and that's hard, because especially the fact that they've been together for so many years, and now they're no longer like, they're no longer gonna be, they're not gonna exist anymore. They are gonna exist, music, videos, and everything like that, but like as a in the near future, no, not the case anymore. So I do understand that feeling. So I feel for you. I feel for you guys. I feel for you guys, but memories will stay forever. Love and peace will always be there, and obviously, you can always go back and watch your videos as many times as you want. So yeah, this is my reaction, guys, to Hololive with Ceres Fauna. This is more of an appreciation video for her, as well as trying to my take on what's happening with Hololive. I actually did not expect to go this direction. I had no idea it was gonna go this direction. I thought it was just gonna be about why she did it, but then it just told the entire thing about what's happening in behind the scenes. But again, I don't know how true this is, but this is just my overall first analysis and impression of it. So, again, I do this for fun, but right now it's not for the views, because I kind of do. That was a terrible way to say my outro, but I'm here to appreciate her, Sarah's Fauna, and all of Hololive. I just want to say, if ever anyone watches this from, from all of the fandoms in Hololive, and especially for them, if ever they watch it, you never know, you never know. Um, you guys are the best. You guys are doing a lot of work that a lot of people can't do, and at the same time, you guys are entertaining the millions of people in the world. If you guys are tired, take a break. Think about your choices and everything like that, because there are so many people that support you. But if you know for sure that it's not okay and all, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna say it's okay to think the ways you guys feel, because you guys are not Hololive members. You guys are not idols. You guys are people. So, wow. This is my most reflective video ever, probably. Just kidding. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, saplings. I'll be checking out, again, comment down below on everything I could check out from her. I want to get to know her more, especially after watching this, because I am a little bit kind of sad that I didn't get to know her more before her graduation. So, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.